Hello dear students, welcome to the world of algebra today. If you notice, I have written the word understanding. We are going to understand algebra today. There is nothing to memorize. No, the word memorize does not come in algebra at all. So let us go on to understand algebra. But before we do that, please make sure that you have a pen and notebook with you, because there are a lot of questions that we are going to practice in the course of our journey towards understanding algebra. When I say algebra, the first thing that comes to the mind of the students is something like 2x plus y whole square into 3x minus y, and they get nervous. What I am going to do is, with the series of videos, I am going to help you overcome that nervousness. So let's break down our concepts of algebra. When I say the word number 2, right, what can you understand? This gives you an understanding of two things. That could be two lines, two circles, two dots, anything, right? You can correlate it to numbers. Similarly, if I say 5, so it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5 circles, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, or 5 dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can correlate it, or you can visualize it in terms of the number of objects, number of things, number of apples, bananas, oranges, anything it could be, number of chocolates, right? But if I say that I have X apples, what does it mean? No, you can't visualize, right? This X can be anything. It can have any value. So, if I say that every day I have X apples, right? On the first day, I say that the value of this X is 2. That means on first day, how many apples do I have? Yes, of course, I have 2 apples. Let's say on the second day, you give me 5 apples. That means the value of X is 5. Number of apples? 5. On the third day, I managed to get 15 apples. So how many apples do I have? 15. And what is the value of X? Yes, of course, 15. In other words, every day I am getting certain number of apples, but that number is not fixed. It is changing every day. In other words, that value is variable, variation, changing, something which is not constant. So, for example, when I said 2 apples or 2 lines or 2 circles or 2 dots, it meant only 2. It didn't mean 3, 4 or 5. It meant 2. It's a fixed value. But when I say I have X apples, that value of X can be anything. That is why this is known as a variable. In other words, the value of X is variable. It is changing continuously. Now here in this example, I have taken the variable as X. You can take it as any alphabet. So A, B, Y, M, N, alpha, beta, gamma. You can take the letters of the alphabet in Hindi, K, K, G, anything, or any other language, right? So you are not correlating it to a number, you are correlating it to one of the alphabets that are there, right? So it does not have a fixed value, hence the word variable. And this is what algebra is all about. It's a branch of mathematics where we deal with letters, symbols to represent numbers and the relationship between them. Now, when I am using the word relationship, what are the different types of relationships that you have learnt in mathematics? Simple operations that you have done. What are the simple operations that you have learnt in maths? Yes, of course, plus, minus, multiplication and division. Simple operators that you have done, right? I'm not talking about the complex ones. So, algebra is that branch of mathematics which helps you to do that. How do I make an algebraic expression? Simply combine the constant and the variable by any of the operators. So I can combine them by plus, I can combine them by minus, multiply, or by division. Am I confusing you? Don't worry. I'm going to go step by step. So let me combine the two apples which are fixed and x. So this becomes a combination of a constant and a variable by the operator plus. I can also combine it as 2 minus x, 2 times x, 2 divided by x. It can also be x divided by 2. It can also be x minus 2. 2 plus x and x plus 2 are same things. 2x and x times 2 are same things. No, I'm not going to state any rules over here. You just have to understand the fundamentals in order to get your way around in algebra. As I said, no memorizing, only understanding. Are you able to understand till now? If not, slide the time a little behind, slide back into the video and go through it again. And at this point of time, don't worry about what I mean by 2 plus x, 2 minus x, how I'm going to do it. Don't worry. Step by step, through easy videos, I'm going to take you there. Let's start with an easy thing here. Let's suppose that the value of x is 1. So what will be the value of 2 plus x? Go ahead. We can actually make a chart over here. So just make a column 2 plus x. So 1, 2 plus 1. That is what I'm going to do. So what will be 2 plus 1? Yes, of course, it's 3. Now, go ahead. Let's suppose the value of x is 2. So what do? 2 plus 2 makes it 4. Now try it yourself. X is 3, x is 5, x is 9, x is 11. Pause the video, try it yourself. As I said, maths is all about doing it yourself. And you will end up learning maths. 2 plus 3 gives you 2 plus 5 makes it. And what will be 2 plus 9? 2 plus 11 should be easy. Okay, tally your answers. 5, 7, 11 and 13. There we go. Okay, let's try one more operator over here, and this time we are going to do 2 times x, right? Should we do that? Okay, let's see. Now you have to do 2 multiplied by x. Go ahead. Again, the value of x is 1. So 2 times 1. You see, every time 2 is remaining a constant, whereas the value of x is changing. What will be 2 times 2? What will be 2 times 3? 2 times 5. 2 times 9. Yes, I am testing your 2 times table. I hope that you've got those in place. You see the difference here, there was a plus sign. Here there's a multiplication sign. What do you get? 2, 4, 6, 10, 18 and 22. Superb. Now in algebra, what we do is, instead of saying 2 times x like this, you see x over it, multiplication sign and x sign, it gets confusing at times. So we simply write it as 2x. This 2x means the same as 2 times x. Isn't it simpler? Okay, now this is a question for you. You have to determine the value of 3x when the value of x is provided to you. Go ahead. What is 3x? What does 3x mean? Wonderful. It means 3 times of x. Go ahead, calculate, pause the video. Oh, you've done it orally, right? Very good. So you are ready to go on to the next heading. But for those who want to be sure about their answers, let's get going. 9, 15, 27 and 39. And I hope that you have your tables in place. That means you know your tables very well. If not, please start with 1 table a day. Just 1 table a day. Try to learn them till 25. I know that students are usually taught till 2 times 1, 2 times 2 and so on till 2 times 10. What do I encourage my students to do is to recall or remember them till 2 times 25. I'll tell you the reason why in the next video. Stay tuned, stay connected with me as we further our knowledge and understanding of algebra. Take good care of yourself and stay healthy.